The small things I like, it's the little things I want.
Baby, you're just my type when you do those little things. Show me just what you like, I don't need a wedding ring. Flowers are just my vibe, picnics feel like golden spring. Call me to say goodnight, baby, it's those little things. Cruising on your ride, stargazing in July. It's the little things I like. Give me it, give me it, give me it now.
Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Y'all, today is March the 28th, 2025. The time is approximately 5 minutes to 5 o'clock p.m. It is Friday. Y'all, I have pulled out my pan here, and I also pulled this out of the freezer. It is a premium pork picnic roast, pork boneless shoulder. And so you guys, you've seen me do cook using this type of meat. It is the pork shoulder of a it is like a roast, pork roast instead of a beef roast. So this is frozen right now at this moment. I just took it out of the freezer. So you guys, I wanted to share something with you all. This picnic roast is a lifesaver. I had started opening it up on the other side. This is the meat right here. You can see where I just pulled the label off. And I said, well, let me grab my camera for, try to do something to push up the YouTube algorithm here. But you guys, and of course this will be posted to other social media platforms. But I just wanted to tell you guys that if you pick up a picnic pork roast here and you put it in a pan like this, and of course you're going to cover it with a lid, and you're going to put in all your seasonings. And of course I'm going to be chopping up some onions, putting in some of everything in here. I have Noor beef bouillon, I have some chicken bouillon back in there, the powdered kind, and I also have some of the cubes. And I have some Creole seasoning, some Lowry seasoning, salt. You get the idea, right? So y'all, I'm going to and also put red peppers in here. I'm going to put this in the pan, and I'm going to be adding some of my favorite seasonings. Let's get that out of here. So throw away that paper towel there. But you guys, I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and I'm just going to put it like all. I already have cleaned this pan, but just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to rinse it, give it another rinse. Now, I'm going to take this picnic pork roast and put it over here in this pan. And before I do that, you guys, I also want to point out that there are many things that you can do with this picnic pork roast. Before I pick it up and put it in the pan, I brought the bag of potatoes out. This is russet potatoes. The same way that you want to do, like if you like mashed potatoes and beef roast, you can fix this up just like that and eat it with mashed potatoes, whether it's instant mashed potatoes or homemade mashed potatoes, and your choice of vegetables. Also, this is, when I boil this, it will be used in various ways. I will be using it to eat with a side of Mexican rice or fried rice, and with vegetables. And I also will be using it to eat with mashed potatoes and probably peas and carrots, and maybe some yeast rolls. Oh, I didn't get any more flour, but never mind. Or maybe I'll just throw in some garlic bread for the for as far as bread is concerned. These are just some ideals of what you can do with the picnic pork roast. Believe me, even though this is, it says 2.97 pounds, network 3.57 pounds. Actually, it's $2.97 per pound. This one is 3.57 pounds, which totals $10.60. And it says use or freeze by April the 9th, 2025. So you guys, part of this pork roast will be used to be eaten with mashed potatoes or rice. And then I will be using some of it to create a delicious barbecue. Like here, I have another bottle of Kinder's barbecue sauce. This one is mild. I did another video of Kinder's barbecue sauce, and I believe it was, what was it? Was it the sweet, hot and spicy? Or no, it was brown sugar or something. Whatever it was different from the mild barbecue sauce from Kinder's. So this is a good to go barbecue sauce here. And so I will be using this mild barbecue sauce from Kinder's to create a, once this is cooked and like stripped down, I will be using this to, portion of it to make a barbecue on bun, like pull apart pork. There's so much. Y'all, if you get this, and let's go ahead without further ado, put it in here. If you get this and you boil it, and when you boil it, put all your favorite seasonings in here, and don't forget to dice up some onions. If you don't have regular fresh onions, put in dehydrated onions, you know, like your Lipton tea onions, because you know that's going to help the flavors and stuff. If you got garlic, you can put that in there too. But you all, the ideal, and of course I'm going to make this from frozen. So let me get all this plastic off, and then the ideal is to go ahead and run some water. And of course I wish I had a cameraman. I'm going to continue to try to get this plastic worked off of here. And just 1 second. So I got this off. And again, this is the picnic roast. It's pork. And I'm just trying to discard that. So as you can see, this is frozen. It's been in my freezer. I didn't want the meat to turn bad. And so I'm just going to put some water in here. And I'm going to toss in some seasonings. So the ideal is to let you all see that I have some ground cumin. You don't have to put in any of this in here, but it definitely helps. You don't want to use a lot of this stuff, but it actually, this is the McCormick ground cumin, and it actually helps with flavors of meats, for be it beef or pork in this case. And so we're going to go ahead and pour just a little bit of that, not a whole lot, because this can overpower the food. So I'm going to put a little bit of ground cumin in here. And here's the company's details, and it looks like it only contains cumin. Alright, so it's a product of McCormick. It says our ground cumin is rich and hearty. It brings earthy, warm, supple citrus flavor to chili, tacos, steak, and lamb. Alright, so anyways, you all, right here, I'm going to, now that one was the store brand, Best Choice cumin, and that one is about empty. And then y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of Knorr bouillon cubes. Let me correct that, you guys. This is not the cube. This is the powder, beef bouillon powder, Knorr. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit in there. Y'all don't have to add, you don't have to add no bouillon, but I like the essence of this stuff. It makes your meats taste better. It really does. Here I have Lawry seasoning salt, and I have Creole. Let me sprinkle a little bit of this Tony's Creole seasoning. And you want to be careful because each ingredient contains salt. The bouillon and the seasoning salt. Gesundheit. I just sneezed here. But anyways, you guys, I have some Italian seasoning. This is optional. I have some minced onions. I'm going to be using 2 different kinds of onions. This is the kind that they put on your cheeseburger, on your McDouble at McDonald's, on your quarter pounder with cheese, I believe, or at least on the cheeseburger or hamburger at McDonald's. It's dehydrated onion, so I'm just put a little bit of that. It's similar to the Lipton onion soup mix. The same type of onions, dehydrated. Okay, and then I have some red peppers. And you want to go in with some red peppers. It's optional. This is the crushed red pepper flakes here. Just kind of give it a little heat, a little oomph. Okay, so this is enough seasonings to get us started. Sometimes I like to add like a little bit of like nutmeg or allspice, cinnamon, or cloves. And this is optional, but I might just go ahead and put like 3 cloves in here. It's not going to really do anything but enhance the flavor. So let's put about 3. I got to get some more cloves. And so that's 1. Well, anyways, you get the picture. So I'm just going to drop that right in there. And then let's see if I can just swoop this up and get a couple of more right there. That's going to make 3 in a little piece right there. So you guys, I have fresh onions that I'm going to be putting in here. And I'm going to dice this up off camera and just kind of put it right there, and then get some garlic and put it in here as well. Okay, so y'all, I have cut up a piece of onion right here off camera, and I'm just going to kind of keep them whole and big pieces. And it's okay if that little brown part is going to be on there. This is just simply for flavor, you all. And if you want to cut yours up a bit, you know, a little bit more, you can. It doesn't matter. It's all gonna, when it cooked, this is just gonna release extra flavors. It's gonna help the flavors to come together, okay? Technically, you wouldn't want to get your hands cinched in onions, but I don't have a cameraman. I could have cut it up a little bit better than that. You see this? I'm just gonna leave it whole like that and just drop it right in there. And then let's get some garlic. Back over in here, just bear with me. Alrighty then, so it's behind the cinnamon rolls. Minced garlic and extra olive oil, that's what I'll be adding to the picnic roast. Okay, let's get some. You can actually wait and add this, or you can put it in now. It's just that I'm just going to put this amount in here. It's just that if you're doing garlic, sometimes it can overpower the taste of your food, so you want to be careful. Sometimes it's better to let that stuff cook for a good hour and then go in with the garlic. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it right on in there. Just that little bit right there should not hurt anything. And then I'm going to fill the water up to cover the meat to assure that it cooks evenly. And then we're going to put this on the stove. And of course, you can add you can adjust your seasonings. If you feel that it needs more salt content, you can put your salt in of your choice. Let's get this to the stove. So let's go ahead and get that fire going. And now let's bring the pork roast over here. Let's see if I can pick this up without incident, you guys. Here goes. Right there. Okay, y'all, I got my big pan here on top of the stove. I've put in the picnic pork roast, and I'm going to end this video right here. And I just wanted to share with you all, let me get my lid, just what you can do picking up a, you see how much that costs, is not very expensive. Believe me, and just go ahead and put the lid on here, and I'm going to bring it to a boil and then turn it down, that this picnic pork roast it's like I won't even say 3 in 1. It's going to be like 5 or 6 different meals that you can come up with. So I'm going to boil this meat, and it'll be used with like mashed potatoes, peas, and carrots. You know, if I want to put gravy with it, I could. Now, I'm not going to use all of it for that. I'm going to take portions of it off once it's done. I'll put some of it in like freezer bags, and then the next day maybe I'll heat it up and add some Kinder's barbecue sauce and shred it to be like barbecue pulled pork. The next day I'll just heat it up and serve it with maybe some Mexican rice or fried rice. Let's see, what else can you make the pulled, you know, with this I shouldn't say pulled pork, but with this picnic pork roast that I'm going to turn into pulled pork and everything else you can think of. You guys, I have several other videos of me cooking with a picnic pork roast where I made, you know, compared the barbecue, what is it called, mac rib, and things. I'll be including those videos, you know, for reference of showing you how I've used it on previous videos where I made barbecue pulled pork. And also, this is just cooking tips and cooking ideals. So this is how to get as much out of your picnic pork roast, how to turn it into multiple meals. So this is just some ideals, and I hope you find this video useful. Let's take a look at the fire here. I'm going to go ahead and get that on up, and when it starts boiling, you all, I'm going to turn it down and just let it simmer. Let it do what it do. And if I feel that it needs more seasoning, of course I will add it. And I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. And before I go, you guys, don't forget the vinegar. I will be putting a little bit of that in here. Actually, I'm going to go in while you guys are on here. Anytime you're dealing with pork, anytime you're dealing with any type of meats, you want to clean your meats with either vinegar or lemon. And then, since you see me take this from frozen and put it directly in here, the purpose of me adding this vinegar is not so much to clean it as if I was cleaning and washing down chicken legs or something to fry, but you want to put this in there. And this is the apple cider vinegar. It is a nice vinegar that doesn't overpower the flavor of your food like white vinegar. If you can pour white vinegar in there, but it might overpower the flavor. But if you put in apple cider vinegar, it is an acidity without the harsh taste and flavor, and it also helps to pull out any type of parasites. You know that meats contain parasites, like you ever tell of people having worms, like hooked worms and intestinal worms, and what are the other types of worms out there? Who knows? But you guys, to help kill them, now of course the hot water should kill them, but to help kill them and help purify your meats, I highly recommend you, if you don't want your meat tasting like that white vinegar, which you can use it to wash your meats with, and if you cook with it, be very generous with that one. But use some apple cider vinegar, the brown one. I have another one over there somewhere, but this is what I have left. I'm going to use everything in this bottle. I'm just going to pour that in. You may want to use a little bit more of that, but go ahead and don't forget to, you know, add your apple cider vinegar. It's not going to overpower the meats. It's going to make it taste better, and it's going to help kill any type of worms or microscopic parasites that is found in all meats, for be it pork or beef. Or even chicken. So don't forget your vinegars. So with that note, you guys, I am out, and I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Hey y'all, this is the second clip of the video. I wasn't going to do a second clip, but you remember how small the pork roast was when I put it in here from frozen? Look at how big it has gotten. This is what I wanted to show you. Remember that you can adjust your seasoning, and you want to cook this. By the way, you want to cook it until it gets tender. This is Friday, March the 28th, or shall I say today is Friday, March 28th, 2025. The time is 7:39 p.m. I am in Jacksonville, Arkansas, as I stated in the first clip. So I'm having foreign and world mission topics Friday night by phone. My phone just went off and just started beeping again, like getting a buzzy, like a signal, like it's busy, like dun 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 dun. It did it twice. So anyways, I got to get back on a call, but I did answer lesson 1, and so we're just finishing up, and I'm gonna call them back again, and I'm rebooting my internet system here. Y'all, right here, I just want to show you how the progress of this pork roast and how big it got. Right here, look, take a look at that. Huge. And so the ideal, y'all, is to let this thing cook for a couple of hours or so, from 2 to 3 hours, depending on how fast you cook it. You know, if it's thawed out, it's gonna cook a lot faster. So the thing is that once it's cooked and get tender, right here, you will, when that meat when you grit to pull it and test it, that meat will be so tender that it will begin to fall apart. It doesn't have a bone in it, okay? This is boneless. And so anyways, the bottom line is that the ideal of what you can use with how you can use this pork roast is endless. Like, I have a taste for some Spanish rice, I have a taste for some yellow saffron rice, or rice with saffron in it. I have taste for mashed potatoes. You know, there's so much you can do with this. And then, you know, just wanted to share this with you. This is the progress, part 2. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you guys in the next.